Friends, let us look at the different types of data stores. Okay, so this is overall different sort of technologies. So please subscribe to this channel. We continuously keep posting the latest content around technology and so on. This is a beautiful chart. If you see, there are different types of data stores like key value stores, relational databases, in-memory databases, columnar databases, document store, graph database, and time series databases. If you know that these exist in the world, that is good knowledge to have. Now, key value stores. One of the good database here, or very famous, is Cassandra. Okay, and in the AWS world, document DB. Remaining also you can make a note, but if you are doing AWS certification, cloud certification, document DB is something which you will go through. Now, relational databases, we all worked on relational databases sometime or the other. It may be MySQL, Oracle, IBM DB2, SQL Server, and so on. I think this elephant we are representing Postgres. So, in the recent times, last 4 or 5 years at least, in-memory databases have become very popular because it gives speed to your application. Like single store, SAP HANA, you see this SAP HANA. I'll also explain each types of data stores in the next slide. But first, you know that these are the different types of data stores. First, second, what are the popular products, and then we will explain clearly what does a key value store mean, what does a columnar database mean, and so on. So now let's come to columnar database. See, Snowflake is a very good example. I have not mentioned here, but Snowflake is a very good example. It is very popular. It is similar to Redshift in the AWS world, and MariaDB also is kind of okay. In before Redshift, we were well versed with MariaDB. Document stores. MongoDB, we all know very well. MongoDB, it helps increase performance. See, if you are building applications like what, like Uber, then MongoDB, Cosmos DB is useful. Okay, here this also Cosmos DB is also useful, and Amazon Document DB also falls under this one. Now there is another type of database, graph database. Like I told, in Amazon.com, if you buy a toothbrush, it also says, "Hey guys, by the way, people who bought toothbrush, they also bought toothpaste." That is a recommendation it gives. Do you want to buy it? So that means you are building a recommendation engine. Graph database is used for that because it stores this kind of relationships in the form of nodes and edges. What is the most popular? See, I have uh, worked with Neo4j. This is very popular, and in the AWS world, Neptune in the graph database world. Now there is another one like time series. Time series, Prometheus is one, InfluxDB is other, and these are the other ones. So you can have this screenshot taken so that in the quick, it's like a pocket book. You will remember which products falls under uh, which types of data stores. See, now we are trying to explain the left column, that is your database categories. So what is key value store? See, they store data as key value pairs. Okay, and why is it used? For speed, scalability. Caching is easy. Now relational database. See, relational database, we all know it stores data in rows and columns. It is used for structured only, and you can write SQL queries to retrieve the data. Oracle, DB2, etc. We all used it. Now, in-memory database, see this database stores the data where it will store. Common sense, if it is in memory, it is storing in RAM. Why? Because we want extremely, extremely fast access. So, why do we use? If we are building applications where we need low latency, like Netflix, like Amazon.com, we cannot afford customers to wait for buffering or the application going slow. Okay, because they are doing very important work of watching series on Netflix. That is how they are making productive use of their time. So they should not struggle at all. That is why we use in-memory database. Now columnar database. If you see this number 6, columnar database. See the data in Oracle, DB2, etc. is stored in rows. Here the data is stored as columns rather than rows in columnar database. That means who will gain out of such kind of storage? Your business intelligence reports, your analytical queries. They will gain a lot because it makes them very fast and it works for huge data volumes. Okay, document store. This one, number 7, document store. First, it is storing in document format. What is document format? Boss, what is document format? It is JSON. JSON. That means, is it having a tight schema? No. Schema is flexible or it is schema less. Graph database, or for recommendations, you use it. The relationships are stored as nodes and edges, and you use it for applications to analyze connections and patterns. Lot of time my team does that analysis. People who bought this also bought something else. Okay, and we want to do product pairing so that we know that if people are buying this, then these are the set of products which we should recommend. So that we store in graph database. Time series, it is optimized for storing and queuing time-stamped data, like the data coming from sensors, IoT devices. I was once working for Amtrak project. There were sensors at signals, tracks, different points of tracks, different turns of tracks. So all of that data is coming continuously and it is stamped with date and time. So that is your time series data. So each of these we have also put the uh, different companies and products under each of them. If you like this format, you can save the screenshot in this format as well. Okay, so quick recap. We touched upon different types of data stores. We looked at what are the companies and products who um, manufacture these types of data store products. We looked at that, and please subscribe if you are serious about cloud certifications and learning nuances of new technologies. See you in the next part.